With tomorrow being the anniversary of the USS Fitzgerald incident, I'm going to be, for tomorrow, doing a compendium video that goes over the story from beginning to end and the entire investigation. So today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I wasn't intending to, but this is an enormous, enormous storm that is brewing out of nowhere, really, over the Yucatan Peninsula. Now, up here is the remnants of that last hurricane, Bud, that was supposed to be over here, and it went over Mexico, and it's going north up the United States. This is not related to that. And I've been watching this brew for the last hour, and I thought, I got to talk to my audience about this. See, what I normally do, and the reason I have the camera free in my hand right now, is I just wanted to show you something. On the wall here in my office, I have these old phones, and they're all connected to Wi-Fi. None of them are hooked up, but each of them has a specific task. It's all it does. Like this one is an earthquake map, globalincidentmap.com. This one here is just watching weather around the world, and then that one up there is a sound tracker, a spectrum analyzer, to see if there's anything going on sound-wise in the background that I need to know about. Anyway, so I have that going on, so I pulled this up to show you guys, and it is huge. I mean, this isn't some average little everyday thunderstorm that's brewing over the Yucatan Peninsula. And I brought up the map that I just showed you on the phone here, full screen on the laptop. And to give you an idea of how big this is and how intense it is, up here, this is the remnants of Hurricane Bud. And you can see it's all yellow and purple, but look at this. And this has been getting nothing but bigger and bigger and bigger over the last hour. I have no idea what it is, where it came from. I've heard talk of this El Nino thing, but given that I live like right up here, it's kind of a big deal. I mean, if you look at the size of this thing and how much bigger it's gotten just over the last hour or so, the loop that you're looking at is from about 7 o'clock in the morning till about 11 o'clock in the morning Eastern time. And I'm sure it's going to update here in a minute, but it's just strange. I've never seen anything quite like it. And even if you go to the Google Earth map, now if I zoom in here, of course the clouds go away. So I pull back out and you can see this remnants of the hurricane here, but look at this. Right here. I mean, here's, you can barely see Florida here. I wish there was a way to zoom in without, well, maybe I can. Yeah, every time I zoom in, even using that technique, it doesn't work. But anyway, I just wanted to keep you guys updated on this. I don't know what it's going to, I don't see any real rotation out of it, but that is huge. That is absolutely an enormous, enormous, I don't even know what to call it. Thunderstorm seems like it's not enough, and it's not spinning, so it's not a hurricane. I guess it's just a huge storm, and it looks like it's almost moving northward. And given how small it was just 2 hours ago, and how much bigger it's gotten, especially when you look on this map, and the amount of water that it's putting out. I mean, it's almost, if you take it from here to here, that's got to be 400 miles. A storm with a red patch that's 400 miles wide. And I don't see anybody talking about it. And like I said, up here, that's the remnants of the hurricane. That's Hurricane Bud up here, so that's not this. Hey, that's huge. That entire storm is bigger than a lot of states up east. And you can see it in comparison to Florida. And if it gets over the Gulf, and it's been hot down here lately, this is going to get nothing but, it's because we know it goes over water. It's going to get nothing but bigger and bigger and bigger. I guess I'll leave it there. I really don't know. I'm not a weather forecaster, but I try to keep my eye on things, and so it's kind of an interesting thing. If you do have extra phones laying around the house and they're smartphones, which I don't know anybody who really doesn't. You can, hook them up to Wi-Fi, and like I said, you can have a little command center like this, and it can always be nice just to be able to, at a glance, just look up at something while you're not distracted with what you're doing on your main computer or your laptop. So we'll leave it there. I'll keep you updated. Like, share, subscribe.